Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. After uploading the two videos recently with Duality and Shadows Light, a lot of you gave some positive feedbacks and were interested in Decklist. This is not the typical Decklist you usually see, where it focuses on just doing the one synchro summon. This adds Duality and Shadows Light add a lot more power to this deck and improve Bestials even more. So to get started, we run 15 one card starter for this deck. You have your basic Primera, 3 Primera, 3 Trudea, 3 Oaths, and 3 stand up. However, a new addition that I've been testing out for the past couple of months is Foolish Burial Goods, being able to send off Rainbow Bridge of Salvation and grabbing the field spell and the discard required for the field spell, which is Topaz Tiger. You can also, in some lines, you can also keep the Topaz Tiger if if you think your Primera will get negated and you have no other way to extend. You could just keep the Topaz Tiger, discard something else, then go into Master Packbit and put Centurion Primera in as a continuous trap and try to play on our opponent's turn that way. But so far, I've been seeing a lot of success with Foolish Burial Goods. I believe it's better than the pot cards. And terraforming is not required since this is basically 3 terraformings. Here, these are the 2 bricks for the deck. You have Tobas Tiger and Emeth. Another thing I like to mention about Tobas Tiger, a lot of the opponents would just end on SP sometimes. And SP really kills the combo because Trudea needs to set herself as well, and sometimes they just target Trudea and banish her with SP. And Topaz Tiger can get over SP Little Knight because during the damage step he gains 400 attack. Here are good engine utility. We have Wake Up Centurion, 1 Centurion Bonds. This is not technically a brick because you can just discard it off the field spell and search 2 more cards. This is another engine requirement. This card with Wake Up Centurion can help you play around Nibiru in every scenario and is really good. And another good utility card is Awakening. Also, Centurion Phalanx is just a good card on its own. Its first effect is very decent. Here, I'm playing both, maxing out both on Duality and Shadows Light, but usually Shadows Light is better. It plays better if you're going to Side and Dimension Shifter, but being able to synchro summon multiple times during one turn is very powerful for this deck, so maxing out on both is really good. Also, you can side out Duality when you're siding Shifter instead of Duality. Very good way to have a side pattern for this deck. I play 3 Bestials. These also can be 3 and draw lock birds, but the Bestials are actually really good with Shadow's Light and can help you play break opponent's board. Being able to summon Cloud Beast Malong with a Druid Swarm can get 2 bounces and get you to your synchro plays. Very good. Here I play 9 hand traps, 3 Nibiru, the most impactful one, 3 Nibiru. Ash is just generally good, and Emperor is very good as well. For the extra deck, I play 1 Almirage, being able to normal summon any Trudea or any of the hand traps if you play maybe Droll in the main or Ash, and have another body going into SP is actually very good. Having Heretic Seal is very good in this deck because the new Synchro is a dragon, the Bystials are a dragon. So there's another play that I haven't showed in my combo video, which instead of actually going to your Synchro 12 with Shadows Light and a Bystial, you can go into Heretic Seals. But I believe the Synchro play is better. Also play Typhon. Typhon is just generally a good card, and you can hard make it in this deck. Cloud Beast Malong, like said in my earlier video, there's a very good combo with a Bystial and Cloud Beast. Also play Packbit, very good card. In case Primera gets negated and you can only make Trudea gets negated, or something happened where you can only make a level 8 Synchro, you can go into Packbit and reset Primera. Baron de Fleur is just a good card in general. You can go into it with Primera and a Bystial. Red Dragon Supernova is a decent card. If Calamity gets banned, these will likely be your best 3 targets afterward. Again, you don't really need to play 2 of it, or 2 Legatia, because of Duality's second effect being able to recycle these cards is very good. We play 2 Centurion Arxella. This, I believe, at 2 is actually good, even though you can recycle it. Being able to go into this is really, really good. Being able to reset from the banishment as well can help you add in Shifter into the deck, or play around Bystials or DD Crows. Here, Crimson Dragon, I played at 2, is not necessary, but it can come up, or you need the second one. Again, it's not necessary if you play with this deck really well. 2 Cosmic Blazer, this card is very strong Omni Negate that recurs itself. Just generally good card. For the side deck, I play 3 Dimension Shifters. Usually, when I go second and I believe Dimension Shifter will be a good card, I would side out 3 Dualities for 3 Dimension Shifters. Droll Lockbird, also a good card, and I would side out Bystials for Droll. Going second, Pankratops is also decent and can play around Princess. And going second, siding out Emeth for Gargoyle is a lot better because with Gargoyle you can summon him twice because he recurs himself after the Synchro summon and can also chain block Legatia. Helps play around cards. Very good card. Going first, having Dimensional Fissure in the deck is very good. And in case you play against a stun deck or a deck that utilizes a lot of back row, having Evenly Match is a very good option. Overall, I believe this deck is very decent, and it has 15 1-card starters, and Shadow's Light with Duality will skyrocket the power of this deck. Here I will show some test hands. I'm going first. Here we opened a starter. We can also use bonds to place her as a spell and trap, but it isn't necessary right now. Normal summon Trudea, use her effect, set Primera, activate Wake Up, give a level 8 token, here we'll send the trap, use effect of Primera to special summon, and use the effect to search the field spell. Synchro into Centurion X Centur-ion. We'll grab True Awakening. Activate the field spell. You don't need to use the field spell, but we'll use it to grab Emeth. We'll discard our least desirable card, which is Bonds. It's not useful right now. And we'll push back Emeth. Now we'll use Shadow's Light to bring out Crimson Dragon. Here, if your opponents decide to nib, you can, if you play one Crimson Dragon, I would recommend chaining Crimson Dragon to special summon another Arxilla. That way you still have Crimson Dragon in your extra deck. If not, if you play two, you don't really care if you get nibbed here, because you can just revive Centurion Phalanx and just continue your normal combo and do a synchro summon with Crimson Dragon on your opponent's turn. Summon Cosmic Blazar. Again, this gives you the ability to conduct an extra normal summon. It is not needed here. So let's say, for instance, you have a Primera in hand, or maybe I could have searched up Primera with this instead of the counter trap. But if you have Primera, you could just use Emeth to special summon her, banish Shadow's Light, and extra normal summon another Primera. Synchro summon. However, it's not necessary. And you would just pass on this. And now you can go into another Crimson Dragon, make another Cosmic Blazar, and you'll have the standard three Omni Negate combo with Awakening and the two Cosmic Blazar. Here's another test hand that showcase what happens if you draw both Shadow's Light and Duality. Attempt to synchro summon into Centurion Arxilla. Synchro into Arxilla. Grab in the most underrated card, Wake Up Centurion. This Wake Up's effect. Make a level 8 token. And this is what makes this card so good. Being able to send Phalanx helps you play around Nibiru. Where it gets interesting. We'll activate Shadow's Light. Summon Crimson Dragon. Use Crimson Dragon. Summon Cosmic Blazar. Duality for the end phase. To go end phase. We'll use Centurion Arxilla's effect first. To set Primera. And now you can just use Duality to summon Crimson Dragon. You do not want to reborn Centurion Arxilla now. You'd rather do on opponent's turn to get the free search. So on opponent's draw phase, activate Phalanx. Born Arxilla. Use Arxilla's effect to search for any card that you need. Here we'll search for Primera. And now we'll use Crimson Dragon, target an Arxilla, to summon either Red Supernova or my favorite Cosmic Blazar. Now during their main phase, you can just conduct another Synchro Summon. You still have the trap with the Trudea. Draw a card. We'll search Trudea. Destroy. During the end phase, you can do a lot. Just keep negating cards. So now let's show the extra normal summon of Shadow's Light. Key to recycle some of our cards. Synchro summoning. These two cards are very strong and adds a lot of power to the deck and should definitely be considered